Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel GH247. Wherever you are on the globe, especially you that is in the diaspora, this is GH247. Now, this very special episode or edition, guys, interesting news to hear. And for those of you in Africa, it is for you. Canada is just about to open its doors for visa-free to as many as about 10 countries from the African continent. You have to watch this video to the end to know whether your country, my country, is included on this list or not. Interesting enough, Canada shares border with US, but Canada seems to be doing things differently from what US is doing. Oh yes, let me just remind you, they just held their election. A new prime minister is in place. I'll be doing a special video on that. But policies doesn't normally change with the new prime minister coming in. Foreign issues, normally they have their own foreign policies in place. But even with the coming in with the new prime minister, these policies, not all can just be wiped out. 10 countries from Africa from this year 2025 are still being under consideration for visa-free. Is your country involved? Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Uganda, where? Seychelles, Morocco. Watch this video to the end and you can tell. But you see, before I allow you to watch this video, Canada is a country where you as a family man with your kids and your wife, you can easily settle in. Canada is a country where with your technical skills, you can get good job. Canada is a country where with your education, you want to continue your education, Canada always opens its doors. And hey guys, remember next year, 2026, it's Canada, US of A, Mexico. I will have a special video on that also on another day. But right now, I want you to enjoy this video. As you can see it rolling on your screen, watch it to the end and tell me, did your country, tell me in the comment section, did your country qualify or is your country named in this list of countries that Canada want to open its doors for as visa-free? I'll see you guys all in the next one. Make sure you watch to the end and let me hear from you.
Many Africans, Canada represents a land of promise. Its robust economy provides countless job opportunities, while its world-class universities attract students eager to gain a global education. Families are drawn by the high quality of life, excellent healthcare, and safe communities. Every year, thousands of Africans make the journey to Canada, hoping to start a new chapter and contribute to the country's multicultural fabric. The stories of success and integration are inspiring, and they highlight the strong connections that have developed between Canada and various African nations. However, despite the many attractions, one significant barrier has persisted: strict visa requirements. For years, these restrictions have made it challenging for many Africans to visit, study, or work in Canada, often leading to long wait times and uncertainty. This has been a source of frustration for families, students, and professionals alike who are eager to experience all that Canada has to offer. Recently, though, there have been promising developments. Canadian officials are now engaged in discussions to potentially ease travel restrictions for select African countries. The goal is to strengthen diplomatic ties, encourage tourism, and attract skilled labor that can help drive Canada's economic growth. These talks reflect a growing recognition of Africa's importance as a partner, and the mutual benefits that can come from closer cooperation. So, which African countries are most likely to benefit from these changes? The answer depends on a range of factors, including diplomatic relations, economic stability, and migration trends. As Canada looks to expand its global partnerships, it is carefully considering which nations have demonstrated strong ties and a low risk of illegal immigration. Let's take a closer look at one country that stands out in this conversation. Morocco has emerged as a key partner for Canada in North Africa. The two countries share a long history of trade, cultural exchange, and mutual respect. Moroccan students and professionals have made significant contributions to Canadian society, while Canadian businesses have found opportunities in Morocco's growing economy. This partnership is built on shared values and a commitment to progress. Thanks to its stable economy, strong governance, and low rates of illegal migration, Morocco is seen as an ideal candidate for a Canadian visa exemption. The positive diplomatic relations between the two nations further support this possibility. If Canada moves forward with easing travel restrictions for Morocco, it could open the door to even greater collaboration, increased tourism, and new opportunities for both Moroccans and Canadians alike. In recent years, Canada has taken significant steps to make travel easier for Moroccans, gradually relaxing visa requirements and streamlining the application process. This has already led to a noticeable increase in the number of Moroccans visiting Canada for tourism, business, and education. Now there is growing speculation that a full visa waiver could be on the horizon, which would mark a major milestone in the relationship between the two countries. If this happens, Moroccans would be able to travel to Canada without the lengthy paperwork and waiting times that have often been a barrier in the past. Currently, Moroccan passport holders already enjoy visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to over 60 countries around the world, including destinations in Africa, Asia, and South America. This growing list reflects Morocco's increasing global mobility and the trust other nations have in its travelers. If Canada joins this list, it would not only strengthen diplomatic ties but also open up new opportunities for cultural exchange and economic collaboration. The potential visa waiver is expected to boost tourism, encourage more business travel, and make it easier for Moroccan students to pursue higher education in Canada. This could lead to a surge in visitors, benefiting both countries' economies and fostering deeper people-to-people connections. But behind the growing interest in Canada lies a deeper story. Many Moroccans, especially young people, are looking for new opportunities abroad. Morocco faces a significant challenge with youth unemployment, which stands at over 22%. For many, the local job market offers limited prospects, pushing skilled workers and recent graduates to look for better futures elsewhere. Canada's rapidly expanding tech sector, combined with its need for skilled professionals, makes it a particularly attractive destination for Moroccan talent. The country's welcoming immigration policies and multicultural environment further add to its appeal. In addition, Canada's demand for French-Arabic bilingual professionals aligns perfectly with the linguistic skills of many Moroccans, making integration into the workforce smoother and more rewarding. As a result, Canada is increasingly seen as a land of opportunity, where Moroccans can build successful careers and vibrant new lives. Turning to the Indian Ocean, Seychelles stands out as one of Africa's most developed and prosperous nations. With its stunning natural beauty, stable government, and robust economy, Seychelles has become a model for development in the region. The country boasts a high GDP per capita, modern infrastructure, and a standard of living that rivals many Western nations. Tourism is the backbone of the Seychellois economy, attracting visitors from all over the world to its pristine beaches and luxury resorts. This thriving industry has helped create jobs and drive economic growth. Seychellois citizens already enjoy visa-free access to the European Union and the United Kingdom, reflecting the country's strong international reputation and low risk for overstays. For Canada, this makes Seychelles an ideal partner for further easing travel restrictions, paving the way for even closer ties and greater mobility between the two nations. The Canadian government has been looking to strengthen ties with small but stable African nations, and Seychelles fits the bill. A visa waiver would encourage more luxury travelers and investors from Seychelles to explore Canada. However, despite its wealth, Seychelles faces challenges like climate change threats and limited job diversity, pushing some citizens to seek residency in more economically diverse countries like Canada. Mauritius is another African success story, a thriving democracy with a robust financial sector. Canada and Mauritius have strong business ties, particularly in banking and offshore investments. Mauritian passport holders can already visit the United Kingdom and Schengen zones visa-free, and, Canada may follow suit. This would facilitate easier business travel and encourage Mauritian students to choose Canadian universities. Yet despite its prosperity, some Mauritians emigrate due to rising living costs and limited high-skilled job opportunities. Canada's tech and healthcare sectors offer appealing alternatives. Botswana's stable democracy and low corruption levels make it a standout in southern Africa. Canada has been increasing investments in Botswana's mining sector, and a visa waiver would further boost economic collaboration. Botswana's high literacy rate and English proficiency also make its citizens ideal candidates for Canadian immigration programs. However, youth unemployment remains a challenge, driving many to seek opportunities abroad. Ghana is one of Canada's closest African partners, with a large diaspora in cities like Toronto. Canada has already introduced faster visa processing for Ghanaians, signaling potential future exemptions. Ghana's growing tech scene and educated workforce align with Canada's labor needs, yet economic instability and power shortages push many Ghanaians to relocate. Kenyan IT professionals. Talks of visa liberalization have been ongoing, especially with Kenya's improving passport strength. Despite its growth, Kenya faces unemployment and political tensions, motivating skilled workers to emigrate. South Africa has a significant Canadian diaspora and strong trade links. While visa requirements remain, discussions about easing them are gaining traction due to South Africa's developed economy. Crime, unemployment, and economic uncertainty drive many South Africans to Canada for safety and better opportunities. Tunisia's progressive reforms and skilled workforce make it a potential candidate. Canada has been increasing scholarships for Tunisian students, hinting at closer ties. High inflation and unemployment, however, push many Tunisians to seek jobs abroad. This island nation's stability and EU-friendly policies make it a low-risk option for Canada. Tourism and maritime collaborations could grow with a visa waiver. Limited resources and job markets lead many Cape Verdeans to emigrate. From unemployment to political instability, many Africans seek better opportunities abroad. Canada's immigration policies favor skilled workers, making it a top choice. Love this video? Here's how you can benefit from these upcoming changes. If you're from any of these countries, start preparing now. Improve your skills, learn French if applicable, and research